Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe the Chocobo here, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory. Now, we've got ourselves several things to do, and I think I might have lied a little tiny bit. Might have been a little bit of an itty bitty little lie, but it's nothing too crazy, nothing to worry about. All right, let's just calm down. Nobody panic. But we do have a couple things I do want to do, and I did a little bit of research. Yeah, that's right, I did a little bit of research about some stuff, and I found out a couple of things. I found out a couple of things, and I was like, oh really? And they're like, yes, really. I was like, well, this sounds very intriguing, and now I am, of course, intrigued, because I have literally the attention span of a goat. And although those mighty creatures do have good attention spans, I am like the really troubled one that doesn't quite remember where he left his grass. He's just kind of like, what pasture was this from? I don't quite remember. I'm a goat. I'm going to just sit here and bleat. I think goats bleed. I'm not actually 100% sure. But anyways, for those of you who are wondering what I'm prattling on about, last time we did also, well, I guess it wasn't last time, but a little while ago, we did end up running into, ooh, I need some more bronze. We need some more bronze. All right, let's get some bronze out here. Right, well, okay. Very first thing that we're doing while I'm kind of talking and chit-chatting with y'all is I am actually working on getting ourselves a little bit of some stuff going here. Specifically, I want to try and get a couple of things organized today is one of the main things on the docket. Is I want to get a couple of things here organized. I think I did this right. Did I do this correctly? Yes, okay, good. It is 3 copper, 1 tin. So we want to get a little bit organized here, which means that one of the things that we will be doing, hopefully, is I'm going to go ahead and get it so all the stuff from Ex Nihilo is going to no longer interact with our main storage units. That is one thing, well, not interact, but I want the outputs of X Compressum, I guess I should say, because it's not really an Ex Nihilo, but anything for the X stuff that we get from there, I want to go into a separate ME system. So that is the objective for today. But going forward and for the next several episodes, expect them to be a little bit shorter in length. And I know I say this all the time and I fail, but I'm going to try to do it. But today is going to be about kind of reorganizing some stuff in the base. We're also going to be simplifying a couple things like cyanite. We're going to go ahead and get that all sorted out. And the cyanite one is really all I'm going to do. I'm not going to quite do the yellowite because we haven't expanded our reactor size to what it's going to end up being. So I felt like it didn't really particularly make a whole lot of sense to set that up right this second. So I want to do that today. I want to get the X Compressum stuff done today. I also would like to get something else done, but my brain is blanking. I had one more thing I needed to do. What was I thinking? Ah, yes, okay. And I also want to do a little bit of work over there. And you might be like, what? Yeah, we're finally getting around to doing some stuff over yonder. So definitely some stuff to be looking forward to if this is your thing. If this is your jam, then you would be very happy about what is about to unfold. But anyways, going forward, though, I am going to do RF tools. And you might be like, but Choco, I thought we weren't going to... Yes, I know what I said, but we're going to go ahead and backtrack a little bit. And the reason why I'm changing my tune a little bit here is because of the fact that I did a little research, and it sounds amazing. It sounds like it would make life so much easier than what it currently is. And it's a huge tech jump, which, if you know me, I am all about that tech jump. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. All right. I'm the one that's got to have like all the cool fancy gizmos and gadgets. That's just what I want. Now let me just go ahead break down this Tessie. Okay, it is not interacting with that directly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to put an item transfer node here. That's slow enough that I don't need to do it with like the full-on actual thing. With regards to, I don't have to worry about getting the stack upgrades and all that stuff. I should just be fine with whatever I got. So let me go ahead and just take a basic little one here and just slap that on. Then that way we can start getting some of that cyanite automatically filtering out. It'll just make this a little bit easier so I don't have to worry about cyanite kind of leaking out everywhere. Now this, of course, will eventually lead to interaction with plutonium, which is nice. Although Ooh, I don't quite think it's doing anything. Oh, it did. When? Okay. All right. Well, Hunter, you do you, man. I don't shoot. Okay. All right. That's weird. It didn't take it when I put the Tesseract right there, but it apparently instantly moved everything whenever I put... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that. Anyways, all right, so part 1 done. Really simple, really easy. We are going to do RF tools because I am super interested in that kind of stuff. It basically is a more tech-based Mistcraft, and I think it would be kind of fun to mess around because as fun as Sky Factory is to be always kind of floating in the sky, I don't think I would mind going back on ground for a little bit here and there, and I think we've spent enough time in the sky that we've kind of earned our stripes. So let me see. Oh, I never actually smelted up the stuff that we need for this. Let me go ahead, break down this tin. Rhenitin tin, all into there. Now it's going to smelt that down nicely. Let's go ahead and chuck some ender pearls into there. All right. And just like that, we got ourselves a good bit of bronze going, which will in turn lead to a tesseract. But actually, yeah, I'll just take... There, we'll just wait for this to run through. All right, there we go. 36 of these nice little bronze magons things. Wait, whoop. And I threw them in. And this is driving me crazy. I saw a couple comments being like, Choco, it hurts me to see the inventory moving at all times. And I feel you, fam. I feel you. I feel you. Don't think that your worries and your complaints are falling upon deaf ears. I am definitely aware of the struggle that is currently this. All right, so we currently have this all set up as is. We have this filtering out iron. I think this is taking all of the inputs and then it's actually throwing them straight into here. Now, this part I don't quite want to mess with if I can. So we're going to kind of have to do a little bit of something creative in terms of how to get this all actually sorted out. So the one possible solution, and kind of the cheeky solution, would be to run the wire a little bit differently. But I would like to see if we can get this done without having to even do that. Because right now, all these are connected to the same network. And I'm trying to think, is there a way for me to just separate these guys? Because these ones right here, this entire backline is what we're curious about. But regardless, I suppose that's all sort of a moot point until we actually take care of a more basic issue, which is I don't have a drive. I don't have a drive for any of this stuff, and we need to actually make a drive. So let me go ahead and make one ME drive. One ME drive will be more than enough for the time being. And I'm trying to think. I think the only good solution is actually going to be if I move. I think I do have to actually move this. I don't know if I have a choice in the matter. All right, so let's try to move it. Let's see what happens if I move everything. So, oh, please don't have all heck break. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, because this dense cable here, oof, I'm really loath to lose that dense cable right there. Because that's actually pretty nice. All right, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna make none of this turn into a nightmare. So what I'm gonna do right here, actually, and maybe this will be a simpler way about it, is I'm just gonna take some Fluix cables, and I'm gonna hope for the best, which questionable if it will happen or not. Very, very, very questionable whether or not it'll go the way I want. But you know, we'll try. Let me go ahead and make sure that we throw in some more ender pearls into there, because of course we could always use some more Tessie stuff. And let us think this through. Alright, so what I'm thinking is that this ME controller business, right, and this is actually a pretty important part, is that this actually, think of this as like a really, really big pipe. So it goes like from that to that to that. Although this doesn't technically work in the same way, but this can hold a whole bunch of these cables. So what I'm thinking is, I think we can be super cheeky about it, and I can actually just do something like this. Now it's gonna start locking up a whole bunch of items in there, but I think if I am just gonna put it across into here, yep, it's already filtering back in. All right, awesome. So we did manage to get the ME storage system kind of all back into track. The next part of the equation is actually I need to get rid of this. And with these gone, now the system is going to tell itself, okay, well, what is this going to communicate with? We're looking at no connection points of AE except connecting everything to this one dense cable, and this guy is kind of the linchpin for getting all the stuff out to the giant forge down there, right? So not this, not that, but that. So we need to actually put down a Tessie, and I don't even have a channel for this just yet, so that will also be something of a doozy. But where can I get away with this? I mean, I don't think it's capable of accepting a basic thing. Let me just make sure that I'm not... Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Tessie right here. Although I guess it doesn't have to necessarily be that Tessie, since I don't even know where that Tessie went. Where did you go? There you are. All right, so I'm just going to put this Tessie right up against that. And then we're going to have to put an export bus from this. Actually, no, we don't. What okay, here. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put a chest. So let's get a crystal chest out here. I think I do have a couple extras. I do. I literally have a couple of extras. And then I just have to smack this guy right here. All right, and then I need to add one export bus. I don't think I have any extra export buses, but I can make one without too much of an incident. Ooh. I just realized, well, number one, I need an import bus, but I just realized something. Ooh, how is that gonna work, actually? All right, so here is the issue that we are going to run into very, very quickly. I am getting things like diamonds, for example. I am getting diamonds, stuff like that, and diamonds I actually don't want filtered into there. So that sort of is going to create an issue. An issue that admittedly I didn't really consider very well. So let me think real quick. How can we make this work? All right, so I think what we can do is this. We're going to have to kind of observe it a little bit. Is there any way for this to just interact? Please, I beg. I'd rather not have to put two import areas. Actually, maybe that'd be a better thing to do. Because these guys, these import buses, I don't think they technically take a block. So I'm kind of, maybe it's just the dense cable. It doesn't play nice with dense cables or something. I don't know. Here. Let me just go ahead and snook this up. And I am going to throw away all my ender pearls into here because this is getting nuts. I'm actually getting a little bit irritated by having to have these in my inventory. All right, come on. In you go. All right, all that in. We'll throw the shards in, the bucket in, flint and steel, paper, dirt, cobblestone. Sure, all that stuff can go into there. Iron. Why was I even holding on to iron? All right. A couple more ender pearls that have somehow gotten their way over there. All right, so because that is the import bus. All right, let me rip out this dense cable real quick. And let's put the import bus in its place. And then I think I can just put a cable here. Maybe? No. Okay, I can't. This is too many channels. channels? I don't know. Actually, now I think I have no idea how that interacts with things. So, okay, hold on. Let me explain a little bit of what just kind of went down here. I don't actually entirely know whether or not buses count as being part, like as if they take up a channel. I don't know if that's the case. All right, so what we need to do is I either have to make it so I have to make a series of import buses or something. This is also going to need its own source of power, which a source of power isn't necessarily the hardest thing to do. Although kind of within our space constraints, it actually might be a little bit harder than I bargained for. But either way, this can accept those inputs here. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander at what exactly I would be getting. So we will get from these three different things, like flint. Flint is actually one of those good ones. The crystals, all that stuff, and then all of the, well, not all the dust, but certain kinds of dust. So all these guys are going to feed into there. Can I fit that with capacity cards on an export bus? That's the question. Also, how are these going to interact with channels? Very many questions. All right, so let's do this. Let's enable it. So we currently have to the ME storage, and that's set on to 999. I'm going to create a new frequency, 998, and this is going to receive X compressum. So this is going to be a new thing, and this is going to receive just items, right? That's the only thing it needs to receive. So it's going to just receive items, and that's going to feed directly into that chest. Now this chest is going to get filled up pretty quick, but let's go ahead and do that for the time being, and let's see what it's going to want to do. Because I don't really know off the top of my head how many items are going to start really fighting each other here. So let's just take a gander. So let me set you to that. Let me set you over there. And then I will set you to not water, but there as well. All right, so that's going to start sending items a completely different route. Now, other things like the stuff from our magical crops and stuff, that'll still flow in the same way it always has. It'll go right from there to there and then on and over. So you can see right there, you can see the magical crops just flashing onto the screen every now and then. All right, it's starting to populate already. So let's take a gander. So like we have blaze, lapis, bone meal. There's, yeah, gunpowder. We have way too many things, I think, for a bus to really be able to handle well, unfortunately. Now I'm thinking, logically speaking, there's three different points where we can impact how the items are filtered. The first place, and probably the likely suspect amidst all this, is to add an item filter in around here, and then have these items be filtered as they go from the transfer node into the tesseract. That is one possible option, where we can just kind of say like, hey, you know what, if you are lapis or whatever, you're going to have to individually say like, I want you to go into there. I don't know if that is necessarily the best way. The next place to kind of do that would be to do it over here somewhere, which is say I would want this to filter out from in here over and out into the rest of the system, and that's going to involve me putting a couple of those cards that we have like on here. So we're going to have to get capacity cards mainly. So that would be the only thing. We can fit in a total of 9 items this way though, which it's not the worst, but it's not the best. But I think that is just about the only way we can actually do it. The more I think about it, I think that will be the only way we can really do it. All right, so let's take a look. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have a whole slew of stuff there. We know that each of these provides 3 different versions: the crushed, the broken, the crushed, and the dust versions of things. So we know that each of these times 3. So I think there's 27 in total, right? Because we have iron down here, and then we have the other 8. So we have 27 different things that can go out of there in total. So I suppose what we can do is, let's do it this way. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually create some more import buses. And then I think we just will do it in this area. I think it'll be the smallest footprint. It will kind of be a little bit sluggish, but I don't think it's going to be sluggish to a point where it's particularly bad enough that I'm going to really get impacted by it too much. So I'm not going to stress out about it. All right, and then let's just make like a handful of these cores. And then capacity car, whoops. Let's start off with just the import buses. So I need, let's make 4 of these import buses right here. And then we're also going to need some capacity cards as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll start off with 9 of these for now, just to kind of mess around with it a little bit. So what I can do is hopefully this. Now what I may run into as a problem here is the game might tell me, hey, you know what? These all are occupying a channel. This is far too many channels on one line. You can't do this. And I'm going to have to mess around with a little bit of thick cable management and stuff like that. We may even, in the absolute worst case scenario, I might actually have to mess around with somehow having it interact with an ME controller, which wouldn't be the end of the world by any means, but it's just, it would not be convenient. Alright, so capacity card, 2 of these per will do the job. So let me go ahead and add 2 capacity cards in both. Alright, and then we can put 2 acceleration cards, which is going to be plenty fast. Actually, with 2 acceleration cards, you're moving, what, half a stack at a time, I think? So that'll move more than quickly enough. And then we also are going to need to put an import bus off the top. Now, this is only going to be able to hold 9. That's the downside. So it's going to have an upper and a lower transit point, which is going to be kind of strange. But this will be able to move 18 items. I'm hoping that's enough. If not, I'm going to have to really get creative as to how to do this. I mean, the one thing I guess I could do is I could have this filter into another inventory, because this obviously ME system does not naturally interact with a lot of different chests and stuff. So I could just add in like a transfer node to a chest. I can have that chest connect to the bottom, but we can't do it through a bottom connection. So let me go ahead and put that down there. Let's put in, I need 1 more capacity card, and I think we'll be in fairly good shape. So let's go ahead and get that 1 extra capacity card right there. And then let's fill in these 2 like so on the top and on the bottom. I bet you guys didn't expect it to be this complicated. And actually, we may not even need an extra ME drive, in truth. We actually might be okay. Alright, so there we are. My sneaking suspicion right now is that this is not going to go the way I hope. But we can all have dreams, alright? We can all have dreams. So this is now all in place and underway. The footprint's what's killing me right now. The footprint is extremely unwieldy. We could just move it to the front. Because if I had that space, it opens... Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm just going to make an executive decision. We're going to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and take these acceleration cards out. And... oh, mother of mercy. Okay, so before I even do that, I guess I need to take this Tesseract off. So this is our 2 ME storage thing. Alright, it is no more. And let me see. Okay, so you are currently the thing that we need. Actually, yeah, why don't we just put it on top of here? Why did I... It seems like a really obvious place where we could put that. And then I'll just move this. Well, actually, no, I need that Tessie. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not freaking out. I ain't freaking out. All right. So let's put a chest. Let's say right here. So it can just kind of sit on top of everything. And that's going to start putting a whole bunch of items into there. I'm going to go ahead and take that export or import bus rather, and I'm going to slap that on. I guess we can just put this on the back, and then we'll just put in glass cable, and that's going to reach just like so. All right, and just like that, it should be feeding back in. Let me go ahead and put the capacity cards into there, and it is indeed filtering in. And just to kind of prove that it's working, let's take a look at some essence numbers here. Is there, okay, the die. If this goes up at all, then we're in good shape, because everything else we actually have too much of, so I can't tell if it's actually moving or not. Oh, but I don't know, man. Technicolor die ain't moving. Some Minicio. $5,991. All right, so we'll just check back later, because admittedly I don't have quite as many die crops in there. Yeah, all right, so we'll just check back. I think it's working based off the fact that I'm looking at Minicio Essence just kind of vanish into nothing. I guess we could also check wood. Wood should also work. Nope, already have too much wood as well. That's crazy, man. This thing is so efficient, it's absurd. All right, anyway. Enough of me being a little bit of a nerd about these things. Let me go ahead and put these guys into the proper alignment. So, boom, organized. And I just need to have one sample of each. All right, so that's going to take care of aluminum. Whoop. That's going to take care of aluminum. For us, what the heck happened? Oh, I like split it. Why did I do that? Okay. All right, so aluminum is now there. Let's get some copper up in here as well. My face when has ME system still can't organize inventory for crap. Please, I beg. All right, put those down. I don't know why it's a different word than it should be. Alright, so with those three into there, and then we'll put in some of the iron stuff. And, alright, so that is going to take care of a solid 4 candidates. I think they'll be fine. Alright, so there's going to be copper, aluminum, and gold. I'm going to go ahead and throw iron into that. Then we can store all this away. So we've reached iron. Let's go ahead and move on to lead. Okay, there's lead. There's nickel here. There's plat. And then there's silver. Now I think tin is actually the last one that we need to put into there, so we have a little bit more to go. But alright, lead is in here now, and we also have nickel. Alright, so lead and nickel are accounted for. It's just down to plat, silver, and then I just need tin. Once we get rin tin tin up in there, we're in good shape. We're in business. Alright, rin tin tin. There it goes. All right, so rin tin tin now properly all kind of sorted out. Whoop, Pixie, you come with me. All right, and that stuff should be filtering into this system. Now I am going to need to put this Tesseract. Let's put the Tessie. Let's put the Tessie right here, and then this is going to just accept energy for us. It's going to be a very simple energy reception point. So let's go ahead and ignore that. Energy on. And then we just have to make an energy acceptor. So I think... Oh, that's right. I think we actually need to feed an energy cable, so we might actually have to raise it up one. It's not a big deal or anything, but I completely forgot that it requires us to do some kind of bizarre stuff. All right, an energy acceptor. We have an extra one. Praise the sun. And then let's go ahead and let's see. I don't know if it will. All right. It's missing channel. But are you on? All right, so I do think that each of these buses count as a channel. This is a problem. So we're going to need to mess with some cable action here, which is not ideal. So what if I do it this way? What if I knock this bad boy out right here? And let's knock this guy out right here. And let's make it a dense cable junction, which apparently I can't aim. So boom, just like that, and boom, just like that. It seems like it should be working. Cannot tell if on or if off. I'm assuming it's off based on the fact that the import buses aren't doing jack diddly squat. But what did we do wrong here? Alright, so I am not entirely sure why it's not working. I'm assuming this has something to do with the power, so let's just do that. Let's just see if that's the case. It'll be easier just to test it like this rather than actually doing anything else. So let me go ahead and get a flux duct. Oh, Fluxy! Fluxy darling. Alright, yeah, we'll do a hardened one. Leadstone actually is enough. More times than not, leadstone's good enough for what we need. Okay, nothing is leaving. Why? Do I have to have a terminal, I wonder? I'm trying to think of what the cause of this could be. Here, let's just see if that's the case. I don't... Whoops. I don't quite understand why that would be the case here, but let's just give it a try. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. So what if I add a crafting... Whoop. So what if I added a crafting terminal on that point? And I am just destroying everything! Alright, it is... missing a channel. How? How are you missing a channel? This is running 0 of 32 channels. So how did you manage to do this? What is going on? Okay, I really should be using a wrench to do this work. I'm just breaking everything. Okay, so we have a little bit of conundrum. And you see, this is this one, what seemingly seems like a very simple task, right? It's just like, oh, just, you know, have your stuff be organized. How hard could that possibly be? The apparent answer is it's quite difficult. What does this do? Does that even know? It doesn't even go in there. Where did I get this quartz crystal from? Where did... I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Alright, so we have to see... Why does it say missing a channel? Or maybe... I really hope this doesn't work. At a very basic level, I'm really kind of hoping we dodge a bullet here. But maybe this will do the trick. I would like to have one more. Controller, where am I looking? There, Skystone. Oh, for crying out loud. Lava and Skystone dust. Okay, let's go get a bucket. Alright, there's a bucket, and we're also going to need some Skystone dust, which we have plenty of, so that's not a problem there. Alright, so let's go ahead, make some of this good stuff, I suppose. And that should be fine. Let me just go ahead and sap it from there, because I'm a savage. That should repopulate. There you go. Ah. The joys of life. Alright, and then... Oh, wait, no, I don't even need to do that. No, we had this actual discussion before. I just have to do this. I have to run up to it. Oh, wait, no, I don't. JK. Ignore me. I know nothing. I know nothing, Jon Snow. I know absolutely jack diddly squat. I need to actually... You know what? I don't really have a good reason to not do this, I suppose. Let's do this. I'm going to require a Tessie. Do I have the ability to make a Tessie at all? Do I not have... Oh, you know what? I made a whole bunch of Endarium bases. Yeah, I made a whole bunch of Endarium bases, but we never actually made them into proper Endarium ingots, is what we did. These are Endarium ingots, but we don't have Endarium ingots all the way around. Alright, so let me go ahead, throw those into there, and take these out. I will leave the Endarium bases in here so I don't forget. And then we can go ahead, head up, and then make ourselves more Tessies. The amount of... We rely so strongly upon Tesseract, it's kind of sickening, I'm not going to lie. It's not good. I shouldn't be relying upon them as much as I am, but they're just so convenient. Like, they're just so nice. They're just, yeah, man. Alright, so a couple people in chat, I saw one person saying this, but they're saying, like, you know, you can't use the import system for the blah, 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 but that's what the import system is for. Like, you see how we have it here? This is running it so import is taking whatever is coming in from outside chests and importing it into the system. And export bus is to export it out of the ME system. And let's take a look. Yep, and you can see here that number did go up, which is great because that does mean that it is working. So I think the problem here is it's actually just struggling with the fact that it's just struggling with not having the correct number of channels and whatnot, which I think we'll be able to solve after I can get this done. So let me just explore this option. Let me see if I can get this sorted. All right, and I'm going to need to make this, and then make. You know what, let's just make one for now, man. I don't need to go crazy with this. I don't even know why there's a basic card here, man. I don't know none of this stuff. Alright. And then, where would be a good, happy place for a lava, you might ask? And my response to you would be right here. Amidst the heat glass. And then you will receive lava. That is your only job in life, is to receive lava with open arms or whatever you accept it with. Alright, lava. And then we will get ourselves a barrel of the stone variety, which I suppose I can make a brand new one, even though I was kind of hoping that we had one in here, which we apparently don't. Alright, so let's go ahead and make that, and then let's try this one more time. Stone barrel. And then, I don't actually know. Do you just interact with this? Just straight up? It's saying it did. It's saying that there's 4,000 millibuckets of lava in here. I don't see any of this lava, but it's saying that there is. Alright, game. I ain't trying to call you out for lying, but, you know, I'm highly suspicious of what's going on here. I'm not seeing any lava, but it's doing stuff. Sky Factory is, it's an interesting thing. It's a really interesting thing, to put it gently. Alright, here we go. Alright, and that's all done now. Alright, cool. So we have 64 Skystone to our name. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's drop that off and make ourselves extra controllers. Controllers in general, it's not a bad idea to have a good handful, just kind of out and about, because they do make life a little bit easier when it comes to ME stuff especially. I don't know why I did that way. Alright, and then let me see. I think they all have to be connected, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to have to do this in a very odd way, aren't I? I really don't want to have to expand this backwards. Because right now it's perfectly square, man. It's perfect. I don't want to ruin it. But I think I might have to. I don't know if I have a choice. Think, Choco. Think, 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 think. Well, let's try to do it the way that I was originally planning on doing it. So what I was thinking of doing was throwing that there. You see, now these ones are satisfied, but I'm assuming these ones are flipping out. They're like, what? We don't get any of this cool crap. Oh, actually, that one's working too now. Now, will this null it? That's the real question here. Is this going to null everything? Yeah, it does. So you see how that locks up? It's because they have to all be kind of like in accord of, oh, yeah, we're down for this, but they're not. They ain't down to do this. You know, they kind of like, yo, why you got to be this way? So that's not going to fly. Well, at least he's a conundrum. All right, so what we can do... I think that's the only way we're going to have to be able to do it. All right, so what I'm going to have to do is this. I'm going to do it like so. I'm going to knock that out. I'm going to knock that out as well. Oh, God have mercy on my soul. I don't suppose you'd happen to remember your beautiful preferences. I'll even go get a wrench. I'll get a wrench. Please don't forget your preferences. It's not really that big of a deal if you do, but I really prefer if you didn't. Please love me. Fudge. I think we just lost. Alright, whatever. Didn't love you anyways, man. Alright, break that down. Throw a controller right there. Okay, and now all this stuff is just having a ball. Actually, will that fit in there by some mysterious magical chance? I don't think you will. No. Oh, crap. Darn it! Alright. Import bus. Put in to the capacity cards. And we're going to have to put in the first three. So I'm going to need to find the first three. So we need aluminum. Nope, that's the same exact thing. Powdered aluminum, and we also need some broken aluminum. What the heck am I doing with my life? Alright, I can do this. I can do a full brain. Just you wait and see. I'll prove you all wrong. Right now you thinking this chocobo, he a bird brain. You ain't wrong, but I'm gonna prove me right that I'm also not always a bird brain. That's what I'm gonna hope for here. Alright. Do that. Slap those all on. I missed one. This? Nope, this. All right, cool. All right, so that is now into there. Let's go ahead and throw these all back. And then I think this will work. Dough! Wait, not dough. Good dough. Potentially good dough. Do any of them say missing channel? They say device online. They ain't moving jack, man. All right. How you figure this is working? I don't know. All right. So, despite having just done this, I actually it doesn't quite. Well, actually, hold on. This should work. Let's see if this works, because this is also just kind of a learning point for me. Let's put that down right there. That's eventually going to drain out of... Actually, it's going down, so I'll know if it's... Okay, so that did actually end up working. I can just do this. All right, cool. So everything is all connected and stuff. It's not a question of connectivity anymore. I don't see the missing channel thing. It all looks like it should be working. Why is it not doing it? You see, this to me is one of the most mysterious things in the world, because I don't understand what has changed. I don't know if it's because I have 3 import buses, maybe that's why it's like freaking out. It's like, no, can't do that, can't have 3. Or what the heck is going on, but this should act like its own system. But it's not working as its own system. So the only other thing I could possibly imagine being the case is that we actually may need that ME drive. So let's go forth, summon the drive, and then we'll just slap the booty up on here. And do I have any storage things? No, probably not. Yeah. I think a 1K honestly would do the trick here. Let me see if I can create a 1K ME storage cell. I can. Alright, good. And then 1K ME storage, just like that. And let's just slide it on in. Alright, so that is now able to store things. It is moving. And okay, yeah, so that worked. That whatever I just did, it worked. Let's go ahead and get it going a little bit faster. Let's get some acceleration cards up in here. Fat chance, Choco, because you don't have the advanced cards. All right. I need 6. So 1, 2, 3. And then acceleration cards. Bang. Alright, so we have all that in place. And then I do see that over the corner of my eye. And that's a good sign. Silver, plat. What happened to my 10? Oh, hey. Wait a minute. No, I put 10. What the fleep happened here? Yo, 10. What you up to, man? Why you ain't doing your job? Alright. And then throw the 10 up in that. Just like that, it is now filtering. All right, cool. So these are the remaining suspects. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, because there's charged, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2. We have 22 different items. Potentially more. I think 22 actually is the total number. But we have 22 items that we have to filter. That is really scary. I'm gonna be completely honest here. That's a lot of items. So I'm not really sure how we're gonna get just those 22 over there. Let's see. If we type in the word filter, let's see what pops up. So there's some item filters from Ender.io. I've avoided them for so long. But we may actually need to do it. A filter pipe? No, I don't think a filter pipe would work for us, though. And then we have used these item filters before, but they don't have that many slots from my memory. Alright, filter. Ooh, perhaps this will be good? Blacklist NBT. And that's part of thermal dynamics, which is typically done pretty well for us. Ooh, RF tools. With this block, you can direct items from any side to any other side. This will allow you to make item filters for quarries, tree farms, mob farms, blah, blah, blah. What do you cost? You cost a machine frame? That's actually pretty cheap. Let's try that, actually. So if I search the word filter again, let me get to know you better, man. Make me them item filters. Yee. Alright, item filter 1. Coming right on up. And there it is. Now, do you require power? What? Down, up, north, south, west, and east. Okay, so that's what's going on. And then open manual. The item filter allows controlled input output from any side of the block. It has 9 storage slots and can configure. Alright, so 9 is not quite enough. So this will not do it. This will not work for us. What do we do? I am very concerned. What do we do here? I wonder what we can actually do. You can do filter inception with the extra utilities ones. I'm scared to do it, but I guess we gotta try. We have to try. Alright, so I'm getting desperate. I'm getting desperate, fam. Don't make me look into Ender.io, I beg. Alright, filter pipes. Are you a miracle worker? No? Question mark? No. I'm assuming this is not going to be what we want. Filter. Alright, let me see. What? Thermal dynamics. I really am thinking that the resonant filter, it's going to be like the higher the level of the higher the level of the filter, the better off it becomes. So I'm going to make one of these, and I'm going to pray that this works in a way that makes sense to me. All right, that's part of thermal dynamics mod. So let's see. All right, item ducts. Let me go ahead and make one of these. What did you require? Tin? Oh yeah, that's fine by me. I don't care. Get all the tin in the world. Whoa, hold your horses. Getting a little bit crazy over there. All right, and oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Can I? Wait, is this something I just smack onto there? Hiya! Oh, it is! Ah, crap! It only holds 3. Ah, crap! Alright. Alright, hold on. So, let's try to upgrade these filters into higher level filters. Ooh. Wait, can I just make you straight up? Oh. Can I? If you work, I will love you forever. If this works, that's gonna be amazing. I don't think it'll work, but I could have dreams. Yeah, okay, hold on. Wait one hot second. One hot second. I just need a little bit of that pyrotheum goodness. Pyrotheum. Alright, pyrotheum. There is 14 of the stuff. I need 16 in there. I don't really need it, but I'm going to request 16. Then we're going to throw that into there. And then it's going to get all that good stuff cooking. I just need a little bit of Endarium, man. Just need a little of that Endarium ingot goodness. Please. Please. I beg. 50. Come on. You can do it. Fight. Fight. Fight to live. Please. 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 I just want to get these going. Ah. Stole it. Alright. 2 Endarium ingots. And that should allow us to make a resonant filter. Well, I'll just throw these 2 up there. Because I am crazy. Alright, resonant filter, bing, bang, boom. Alright, so let's see. If this has a lot of slots, then we are in business. If it does not, we are not in business, and just different levels of sadness. So let me go see. Item duct. Cross your fingers, fam. Hiya! 15. Oh, yes! This might work! By Scots! By Scots? By Scotsman? Question mark. Great Scott. We could... Does this actually solve any of my problems? I don't know if it does. 15. Dang! It's not enough. I think we're just a little bit short, man. Really? 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 Oh, come on. What is this? No, fudge. Because I think I said I needed 22, right? Here. How many unique items do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Oh, I have 21. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. It's going to break my heart. It always breaks my heart. Yeah, I'm going to just Google this. Hold on, guys. Advanced item filter under IO. Alright. What do you got for me under IO Wiki? Has 10 slots. It's not enough! Huh. Dadgummit. What? Storage filter? Wait, what's that? Modular storage block. This will make sure it only accepts certain kinds of items. But it's probably not enough. We were so close, man. So close. All right, so I wonder what an item filter, an advanced item filter will do. So let me see. Advanced item filter, because we do have, what? I know I have some item filters in here. Don't you dare lie to me, game. We do, don't we? Wait, hold on. Alphabetical order. I know my alphabets. Aha, advanced. Alright, and let's take a look. Whoop. Nope. What? The bull shrimp is all this mean? Alright, I don't know what they're talking about here. They're talking some kind of voodoo gypsy magic. I don't know. Alright. Wait. I'm losing my mind. Alright, you know what? Hold on. I need to have a quick refresher course on what the heck I'm doing. Oh, the struggles. This is like actually the struggles of modded Minecraft right now. Alright, let me make one of you. Remind me. Yeah, because this one works in an easy to understand thing. I don't know how the heck you're supposed to mess with that. Oh, I guess this just like does... What are these EXEs? All right, here. I'm gonna be right back, and let me get some thought thinking. Let me do some thinking. I completely forgot how to say thinking. Yeah, I'll be RB. Okay, we're back, and we are going to try to make this happen. Darn it. So, from what I could tell from my research, you can put item filters within item filters within item filters, and not to mention in the first place, I guess this is kind of the shoe-in solution, so to speak, for how we can get this done. So, item transfer node. I know how to do the English, I swear. Item transfer, that's a translocator. The heck? Item... What? God! Okay, transfer. I said help. My brain. Whatever was left in there is dying. Alright, let's put that away. Put this transfer node. And actually, before we even do that, I suppose we should do the filters bit first. Alright, so transfer nodes as kind of a quick little reminder. Okay. We could actually put in 3 filters here. So, I mean, I don't even need to do that, actually. We can just do it as is. So, I don't know why this didn't really quite occur to me until just now that this would work. But, you know, I do the brain a lot. I do the thinkings. I swears. I is smart goatfish, not dumb goatfish. Smiley face. Just... Oh, no. I'm losing cred. I'm losing all my street cred, darn it. People are going to think I'm a bloomin' idiot, and they wouldn't be wrong. I have no way to stop them from knowing my true inability to do things. Oh, this is not what we want. All right. So what does Choco do? Very first thing he does, he puts the transfer node on without putting everything in place. Good job, Choco. You're doing good. You're doing good. You know, you do you. All right. Boom, 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 boom. And with that, I am literally one short. I couldn't be bothered to apparently get the last item. Cocoa beans. Going cuckoo for cocoa beans. And cocoa beans into there. And I think all of them are actually going to share the same thing now. Yeah, because, you know, I'm a smartsicle. And I don't know why it's showing burn time. It's kind of strange. All right, let's go ahead. Put what is going on in my life. All right, we need to throw this away because I'm a savage. And we're just gonna smack that on down to there. And then I'm gonna throw this filter in. And then we need to return the rest of these bad boys back. And then we stopped the cocoa powder, so let's go to lapis, blaze powder, amber, Certus quartz, charged Certus quartz, Certus quartz dust, cactus seeds, exotic seeds, and then ancient spurs. Alright, and then we are getting towards the tail end of it. Take out all the ghost items, put in the new items, and then we'll throw that into there as well. Good, and then now we just need to fill in the last bit here, which should be a relatively simple matter. So we did stop at ancient spores, yellorium dust, quicksilver, some skystone dust. I feel like I'm talking about like a kitchen recipe here, and I think actually that would be it. So this last filter is not going to have very much in it, but still has some important stuff in there. Yellorium. So let me put that into that filter. And then this leads to an import bus. Don't ask questions. Just don't ask questions. It'll be fine. Guys are in capable hands with me, alright? I know that some of you had a little bit of concern, thinking that I might not know what I'm doing, but I'll have you know, I am the most incapable person for the job, which is why you can trust me. Because I'll try twice as hard. I'll try real hard, guys. Please don't fire me. Alright. And then... This doesn't look shady at all. This totally looks legitimate. It totally doesn't seem like it was just... It used to be so clean, and now it's getting all crazy over there. Oh, my. So... powdered iron came through. How did that happen? Oh! That... Nope. So... What if we just take out the middleman? What if we take out the middleman and just put the import bus right there? Yeah, that works. We'll go with that. We'll go with that as a solution. Alright, and then... There we go. Now that's all going forth, and that totally doesn't look strange at all. That's totally legitimate and totally not weird. It looks perfect. Alright, and no items are moving in any way, shape, or form. That's always good. Why? Why must you be this way? Why must you play with my heart? Alright. If I break this, and if I put the chest here... How? How did you move? What? Am I doing this wrong? It's sending me the ores. I'm confused. It should be only filtering in the items I'm telling it to. But it's sending me everything. Oh, it's because it's taking from the Tessie. Yeah, that would be a problem. Alright, Alright, we can fix this. I know it may not seem like it, but we can fix it. I know we can. Power of mostly your brains. We can figure it out. Oh no. Alright, here we go. Let's put this all back. And then we'll put the chest perhaps at that location. And then because this is only receiving, right? It can't steal items from us. So I should just be able to put a transfer pipe there, actually. That should actually work. So let me go ahead and take one transfer pipe, and then let's just smack that bad boy right there. And maybe I can even make it look sexy. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so the answer was no. I cannot make it look very attractive. But it's not sending items through. Why? Am I missing something here? am I missing something? Hello? Game? Would you like to explain yourself to me? Cause I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm being left out. What did I do wrong? Which, never mind even worrying about putting down the freaking import bus. I ain't even going to talk about that yet. I'm just trying to figure out how this works. What? I mean, the items that we want are definitely in here, right? They're definitely flowing in. The ores are flowing out correctly, and they're going to wherever they need to be. So that's fine. The ore is currently working, and that means that now when I scroll through my system here, it's not going to just like bounce around and be like, hello, I'm going to do whatever I want. Like, it's going to actually do it right, which is great and everything. But it's currently being kind of muddied up by this nonsense. It's gonna drive me crazy. Alright, hold on. Let me just move. Let me move all these guys over here so we can actually have a clean slate. So we got crushed. Now we just need the dusts. Oh, Dusty Poo. There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it didn't count right, but you know what? It is 9 in my heart. Yeah, okay, good enough. So why is it not working? Is there a way for me to... Because I think that... Is there... Do I have to do anything for getting it to... Okay, well, okay. It can't be a blacklist whitelist issue, because it should accept whatever comes through otherwise then. So it shouldn't be that. I don't understand. I don't get it! Mama, please help me. I'm really, really confused. I'm kind of getting scared. Mama, life had just begun. Cry every time. Alright, so let's go. Item filter extrude. Let's go look up the wiki page. I am not above this right now. Blah, 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 blah. Is it because there's... Oh, it doesn't work with multiple. Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Nobody move. So perhaps if we just do this and then throw these guys into there, question mark? Good lord. Alright, alright, so if I put the lapis lazuli one into there, and then this one into there, will that work now? So if I put down this transfer node and I put this filter on there. Okay, so that works. So, okay, so if you guys are ever messing with extra utilities and we're wondering, man, why is it being such a jerk face? That's why. The more you know, learning with Choco. I only cried a lot during this episode to accomplish what a lot of people are going to think takes me 3 seconds to do, but took me like a lifetime and a half. Oh, I cry every time. Alright, and then can I sneak in and import bus there? No, I can't. Crap. Alright. Import bus, and you know what? I ain't above this right now. That should go twice as fast now, right? That's how that works. Let's get some acceleration cards. Acceleration cards. Just kidding, because I don't have advanced cards. Let's try that again. I just made 64 of these things. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's literally no reason in God's green earth I would need this many in here, but, you know, swag. Alright, it does appear to be filtering them out. Yeah, okay, so it is going into the ME system and all that stuff. The proof in the water will be... Well, actually, let's do something that is not quite so rare. Okay, not quite that common either. What's a good in-between? I guess Yellorium is probably the best. Alright, so we have 123 in there. If this number goes up at all, then it'll be proof that we are currently accepting things from that side. I mean, granted, it kind of has to, but it means that it's actually going where it's supposed to be. Please. 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 Have mercy. Game. Have mercy. You don't have to do this. What? Oh, never mind. I was like, what's wrong with this thing? Yellow. Yellow. It works! Hooray! I don't have to cry anymore. Ah, freaking yes! No, I'm not gonna do it. But man, that took 5 ever though, eh? That was insane. Executioner's godlike, so just go ahead, destroy everything. Vent my rage upon the denizens of the mob farms. Go forth and decimate them all. And I don't know what... Is that a spider? It's like just a happy little spider, just being a spider. And now it's dead, because I'm a monster. Alright, so that is going to take care of this episode, looks like. And finally, at long last, look at that, guys. I can scroll through my inventory, and we don't have to have a miniature seizure anymore. It's great. Also, I need to stop my magical crop farm. I really need to stop my magical crop farm. Creepy hands. More creepy hands. Why with so many creepy hands? Alright, so we need to go ahead and stop our mob farm as well, and then that we will actually be done with today's activities. This is actually really surprising. I will keep the Yellorium going, because Yellorium is Yellorium, and I am very much down to get as much Yellorium as I can, because we can always use the fuel. Earth crop, definitely don't need any more of that right now. We have plenty of that as well. And we are probably good with dyes at this point. Slime crop also, despite not having that many of them on, we're probably in good shape there. Minicio crop, same thing. We have far too many. And Enderman crop even, I'd say we're probably good for right now. So we'll leave the yellow right. We'll leave the yellow right to do its business. So let's go ahead and store up all these different things. Perhaps we could do with a little bit more glowstone in our lives. I could see that. All right, so let's put the glowstone down. Is there anything else that we have in here that might actually kind of make sense? Diamonds, nether. Actually, some nether might not be bad. We do have enough of the other things, I think. I don't think we need diamonds. Alright, so let's go ahead and plant this as well. And that should be all fine and dandy. But yeah, we do need to stop them because right now our inventory is like exploding. It cannot keep up. It's freaking out. It's like, please make it stop, Daddy. And it is just actually being redonkulous. But all in all, good things, good strides being made for sure. Getting a lot of experience in the tanks. Also getting ourselves all organized. This to me is actually a good and a bad thing, right? From a viewing perspective, I can get that for people who are very like, I just want to see the outcome. These kind of episodes probably drive them crazy. I'm saying them because I'm assuming most of them probably stopped watching this video after they're like, oh, my brain hurts. I'm done. I can't deal with this nonsense right now. And I get that. I completely get that. Don't worry. I understand where you guys are coming from. But this is also kind of fun in a way because it's these little things are all these minor improvements they just keep on making, and it just keeps on making everything better and better. And I think that's really cool. I do really like that about Sky Factory because every single little bit of development, every little kind of action comes with these small consequences, and they end up becoming something huge. So that's actually really cool. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys found a little bit of enjoyment out of this. I know it's kind of a headache for some people, but hopefully for those of you who did stick it out and thought, hey, you know what, this is okay by me, I hope you did enjoy. Take care, everybody. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys another time. Tomorrow's episode will be about RF tools in all likelihood, and this is going to be when we really start probably getting into a little bit more of shorter episodes and a lot more exploration-ish kind of stuff. I'm really hoping I don't lose all my stuff. I actually probably should be a little bit careful about that. But either way, we're going to get into RF tools, so the next episode will be about building said tools. Episodes after that will be a little bit of exploring and kind of having fun, sort of similar to what we did with Mistcraft. And we'll see how that all goes. But anyways, guys, take care, everyone, and ciao for now.